Come on. Five or better. Return. It'll be okay.
We heavy on the hydro and heavy on the hip. Speed and bomb like Angeletti in my shit. 08 Gelato, man, I hollow niggas up. Bottle after bottle, models follow with a truck. But the hood, Mr. Champion, cause everybody dancing and these bipolar niggas keep talking until you answer them. Somebody's amping them. I fuck around and trample them. Slosh them by accident. I never shake your hand again. You shopping with the mannequin. Dropping 20 grand again. Copping while they scrambling. I make it back gambling. Your girl look like a gremlin. And mine look like a diamond. A stiletto or a timlin. Should pop up on your mind. Mind your own fucking business. Don't be nosy and get hurt. Buried holy in the dirt from a word over the chirp. I'm nothing like these other niggas. All my clothes fit. And I don't walk around wearing bags like a chick. Niggas talking birds and ain't never seen a brick. You either down or you not. Ain't no in between the shit. If you want to be respectful, I may let you clean the whip and get nosebleed tickets to the show. Fucking trip. My cake bigger. I'm a 718 nigga. You a snake nigga. 1 foot over the gate nigga. Just wait nigga. Cowards don't last long. Get blast on. Bare face or with a mask on. Your ass gone. Don't come through here without your pass on. Ain't throwing 2 G's up, so you ain't got to ass them. All these niggas want nice things, Bentley and ranged out. And I ain't seen Lupe with his boys since he came out. I bet he traded that in for some wheels, cause the shapes change every couple years and they ill. It might not be necessary, that's just how I feel. Nigga, you don't like me, die slow, pop a pill. You ain't got a career, it's cause you got a deal. Half of the niggas told they'll come out, never will, on the real. These cupcake niggas know the deal. My goons give out the wounds you don't wanna feel. Heavy on the dollars and heavy on the clips. Riding through Manhattan, all black and on pith. All black Ferrari and I'm probably with your bitch. Nothing on my mind more than how to get rich. We heavy on the hydro and heavy on the hip. Speed and bomb like Angeletti in my shit. 08 Gelato, man, I hollow niggas up. Bottle after bottle, models follow with a truck. What?
This is 50.
Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. Yo, listen. It's not looking good for Max B. I ain't gonna lie. It looks pretty bad. Max B performed last night at Stove Guard Cook Show in New York City. And everybody has something negative to say about it. I ain't gonna lie. Including the mayor. The mayor got negative things to say. You heard? I got negative things to say. All right, salute to the chat, man. Paul Cookie says, happy holidays to you, Mayor Eric Adams. Don't ever disrespect me. My name ain't Eric Adams. My name is Showface Snooze, you heard? But salute to you, though. Nigga said, Mayor Eric Adams. Nigga, I am Mayor Showface Snooze, you heard? The real mayor. Who the hell is that guy? Eric Adams. Who? And who the hell is Mom Donnie, nigga? It's me, you heard? Like, who are those guys? You wildin'. I said F Eric Adams for a reason, champ. Pay attention, you heard? But salute. Max B. Oh, champ. Max B. What the hell's going on? So last night at Stove Guard Cook Show in New York, had a special guest. It's Max B, champ, right? This didn't go too good. It went pretty bad. And apparently he did a song that was dissing Jim Jones, which makes sense because a lot of Max B's work, you know, going towards his jail stint, his prison sentence, actually does this Jim Jones. So I don't think he was just outwardly dissing Jimmy. I think he was just doing it because the song required him to do so, right? But let's take a look at this madness because it's not good. Matter of fact, let me turn off my background music so y'all hear this. We're going to hurt your ears for a long time. Let's take a look. Watch.
We Sip Grand Cru out. We Sip Grand Cru out. We Sip Grand Cru out. I got the burger, bitches that can't stand me. Tilly bad, they quit, she touched it in my head. On my floor, top of the line, I need it gravy. All that shit like that shit smoking, motherfucker. Vaping. Huh? What's up, nigga? She loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now. microwave version. We Sip Grand Cru. We Sip Grand Cru.
Yeah, ow, nigga, your vocal cords sound like they hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect the Max B of old. I'm just gonna be honest. But bro's vocal cords is going through it. I ain't gonna hold you. They sound like rusty pipes, like project heaters, gang. It's giving those type of vibes. I'm just gonna be honest. And I'm a Max B fan. But I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, chant. I don't know what the hell's going on, but Max B's not doing too good. Okay, as a matter of fact, it got worse. All right, it got worse. Wait, there's more. Oh,
I'm up down 18 out here. Fuck this shit down. Fuck all these things out. Hey, look at those stepping out of the dog. All right? Let's go. We back here in the studio like
good God. Champ. Max. Max, no. Max, hell no. Yo, get Max B a podcast, man. It's time to end this now. It's time. Why we go? Let's start in bed. Yo, listen, Max B. Bigger. It's time to do a podcast, bro. We can't do this. You can't. He sound like he got a hoarse voice, man. This ain't it. Good God, champ. This is crazy. It's coming from a Max B fan. I'm telling this, you don't gotta rap no more. It's not a requirement. He's not obligated to rap. He's not obligated to rap. He can do other things. He can do a podcast like everybody else. That's cool. But this right here, oh champ, that boy 567 said all real hip hop heads. We back in Max B. You can back Max B as long as you want. There's a lot of people who's backing out of backing Max B. By the way, I support Max. Don't get it twisted. But you got to be realistic about the situation too. You're not about to pretend that he's doing all these great things when he's not, champ. This isn't good. If his performance is this lackluster and this disgusting, this is not good. This also means that musically he ain't gonna be hitting neither. And look, to me, that's okay. Listen, Max B don't owe us a goddamn thing. You feel me? I don't think Max B owes us any more music. People got to realize in hip hop, right, that everyone don't last forever, man. You just have to be real about the situation. Everyone don't last forever. Just like there's older rappers who should have been stopped making music a long time ago because their new stuff doesn't mean anything. It don't hit the same. Why? Because they don't have nothing else to talk about. They in a different part of their life. They really don't need to be rapping. It's not an obligation for them to be rapping. And they ain't rapping nowhere near what they used to rap. And that's okay. Andre 3000 said, listen, I'm done rapping. I'm going to play a flute. Do your thing, champ. That's great. Whatever makes you happy, champ. And Andre 3000 is an incredible rapper, incredible lyricist. But Andre 3000 even has an endpoint, champ. You don't have to rap forever. Everybody's not rapping forever, man. And that's just realistic. Max B, you need to put that microphone down. I ain't going to lie. This sounds crazy. Like, y'all about to tell me this sounds good? Hold on. I'm going to run it back, gang. I'm going to run it back because this is crazy. Like, you're not about to sit up here and tell me that this is all right. This is not okay. Champ, it's not okay.
I'm up down 18 out here. Fuck this shit down there. Fuck all these things out. Hey, look at those stepping out of the dog. All right? Let's go. We back here in the studio like India.
My son sound like he about to hurt himself, champ. Listen, every time you rap, it sounds like you're hurting and you're in pain. Champ, it sounds like his vocal cords are inflamed, champ. It sounds like he didn't have a bottle of water since he's came home, champ. Doesn't sound good, champ. All right, listen, I think Max B is great. I have great love for Max B. Pause. But Max, we gotta be real. This ain't it, gang. Son sounds like he's choking on his own saliva in every single instant of his performance, bro. And everybody's saying the same thing. It's not me hating because I don't hate Max B. Once again, I'm a fan. I know Max catalog, but this ain't it, man. We just gotta be real, and that's just being realistic. And what y'all gonna have to realize, because y'all not gonna like this either, for the ones who are still trying to glaze. Listen, there's difference between glazing and being realistic. For those of y'all that's about to glaze Max to no avail, don't be surprised at the backlash that Max ends up getting because his music is trash. Don't be surprised. I'm just letting you know, because he got PD7, Public Domain 7, right? And he has the new Coke Wave with French dropping on next month on, I believe, January 9th. I'll get to that preview in a second, too, because I've seen a preview for it as well. Guys, this isn't good. This isn't good, man. I'm going to be real. Lamont Lawrence says he needs a vocal coach and some practice if he wants that show money. He going to need a lot, because he already sold out the Brooklyn Paramount for January. He already sold the show out. So if he wants to put on an actual show, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. It's not looking good for Max B in that department, because Max, what the hell's going on, man? Listen, I get it. You served almost 20 years. Okay. But champ, before you hit that stage, we need something, bro. I don't know. It's not looking good. Like, if this is Max's real voice right now, like real musical voice, he's cooked. I mean, Max ain't getting no younger. Max almost 50 years old, too. So your voice don't stay the same forever, you dig? So, I don't know, champ. You hear this guy? Do you hear this guy? Do you hear this guy? Nah. My son said like he got something. Pause. And I don't mean like, I don't mean like a he sound like he got he got laryngitis or something, bro. Max. Oh my God. This ain't good, man. This ain't good.
Don't care. I walk down 18 out here. Walk this shit down there. Fuck all these things out. Hey, look at those stepping out of the door. All right? Let's go. Come on. We back here in the studio like India. We take trips in the way they just play the clown.
If I didn't know Max B, I would tell this nigga to get the F off the stage. If I knew nothing about Max B, my disrespect would be different. All I'm saying is stop playing with this man, bro. Stop lying. Stop lying and pretending that there's not a problem. It is a big issue. And what you people are going to learn that really don't pay attention to music at all because you just hate new rap. You hate new rappers. You hate Atlanta. You hate these different sections of hip hop because you're just a one-dimensional person that thinks that everything revolves around you and your taste of music. If you're that person, there's some sad news for you that's coming up. You heard? Sad news. This sad news coming. We just being real. And I'm a Max B fan. Don't ever say, oh, you just hate Max B. I don't hate Max B. Max B's in my playlist. I don't hate Max B. I'm being realistic. The problem with you Glazers is y'all don't like being realistic. Like, it's still Max B though. Yeah, see, you in love with Frank, not music. That's the problem. I'm different. We're not the same. You a Frank lover, I'm not. See, there's a huge difference between you and I. She says that show he sold out at the Brooklyn Paramount, resellers prices are insane. $161 is the cheapest and $463 is the highest. Oh hell no, respectfully. Yo, listen, if these performances are going to continue and we're getting these type of nasty performances, champ, those resellers are going to have a hard time reselling those tickets. Let's be very clear here. It's still Max B, but Max B is not in Max B form, if that makes sense. Now, some of you bozos are going to come in here saying that this nigga is a clone, and we ain't got time for that nonsense. That's the same Max B. He's just older. He's not the same age that he was when he went in. That's all, champ. That's all it is. And if we need to go back any further, we'll go back to this.
We Sip Grand Cru L. We Sip Grand Cru L. We Sip Grand Cru L.
Stop it. Stop it, man. Stop it, bro. It gotta stop. You gotta be real. You can't. Yo, listen. If you want to talk about unks, a lot of bozos will call me unk, and I'm only 31. I'm not an unk, bro. I'm not an unk. I can thrash your girl, and she's 23. I'm not an unk, bro. I can never be an unk. If women of all ages like me, I can't be an unk. Sorry, champ. I'm not an unk till I'm at least in my mid-40s. Sorry, champ. Tracy D512 says he used to be my favorite. Yo, listen, I still love Max, man, but this is nasty. I'm only saying this because I respect Max, bruh. If I didn't respect Max B, if I didn't respect Max B, you know, I would say otherwise. You feel me? But bro, this is insane. This is unk. This is what an unk is. You don't know what an unk is till you see the unk. This is unk vibes. What he's doing is unk stuff. When your drunk ass uncle's at the barbecue and the nigga get too drunk, he get too lit, he starts singing and then it sounds like this. Feel me? Max B sounds like a dehydrated alligator, gang. I'm just gonna keep it a G style. Y'all think I'm lying? Watch this. Y'all think I'm capping? What's that? What's that? What's that? He sound like a crocodile that just ate a pound of cinnamon, gang. Yeah, he sound like a reptile that had one too many pounds of cinnamon, champ. Yeah, champ. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna just call you Noti for now. I'm not even gonna waste time. Okay. Do you think Jim Jones gonna crash out at some point over him performing these diss songs? Probably not, because I think that Max B is getting enough scrutiny from the internet that I don't think Jimmy really gives a damn too much. Now, does he hate Max B? 1000%. I mean, the guy dissed Jim Jones and also said that he would delete his son. He said that he would literally unalive his son on a diss record, and his son was a kid. And he made an entire song and named it after his son and said that he would literally delete his son. So Max B will never be forgiven from Jim Jones. Now, Max B don't have any beef with Jimmy on his side. Max B already said that he's squashed it with his problem with Jimmy. He said he no longer has an issue with Jimmy. Jimmy just has an issue with Max B now. You know? That's what it is. Tracy says somebody tell him before he embarrasses himself more. Oh, it's coming. Once the money's in, nobody cares anymore. You feel me? Aunt King says sounds like a lawnmower. Yeah, you're definitely getting to the point, champ. You're getting to the point. Nutmeg Trev says that's how Max always sounded. He never sung for real. That's not true. You don't know what you're talking about. Max B did not always sound this way. Max B had a more clearer voice. His voice actually was better. That's why he has a fan base, champ. If Max B always sounded this way, Max B wouldn't have the fan base that he's had. You do understand that this guy was the king of New York for a period. He was. I witnessed it. I was there. You know, you don't get a king of New York from being trash. You understand? There hasn't been that many kings of New York. You know that. It's only been a handful. So to even be recognized as one means something. You don't sound like trash and then all of a sudden, you know, you're the king of New York. That's not how this works. You feel me? She said, I guess Max B dissed him, Jim Jones' fiance too. From what I've seen on reports, that's a little excessive. Well, here's the thing. Max B never did anything with Chrissy. That was a lie. So what Max B did when he was signed to Bird Gang and he was trying to get out of his Bird Gang contract, he did everything in his power to force Jim Jones to get rid of his contract. That included him lying and saying that he had intercourse with his girl, Chrissy, which he did not. He never met Chrissy. Him and Chrissy never did anything together, ever. It was a lie. He did it on purpose. And he also made a song about Pootie. Pootie is Jim Jones' son, who's now a grown adult. But when Max B dissed Pootie and made a song called Pootie and said he would delete his son, Pootie was probably like 8 years old or something around that time. Crazy enough, right? The nigga said, my fofo will make sure that Pootie don't grow. Nigga, I'm a Don. I remember all these. I was around for this. So, yeah, all the dissing of Chrissy and all this madness, he did it on purpose. He was trying to get out of that Bird Gang deal because the Bird Gang deal was trash. Stack Bundles, RIP. One of my people's family members. Stack Bundles also was trying to get out of that Bird Gang contract as well. Unfortunately for Stack Bundles, he ends up losing his life in like a home invasion type situation in Far Rockaway. Unfortunately, because what happens is with these Bird Gang contracts, these guys were not able to create albums. They were just being used as features and all this, and they were just making mixtapes. From Stack Bundles to goddamn Max B, these niggas ain't put out no album. Never got to put that album out. Never. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Salute to Tweezo Buckley in the chat. Says, I'm late, but it sounds like Big Avell had another bad performance. Yes, he was performing at Stove God Coke Show as a special guest last night, and it got nasty. It got bad. I'm not going to lie. I'd pay to see a Jim Jones versus Max B live feed boxing match, LMAO off tops. That might not be bad. Max versus Jimmy in the boxing ring. Okay, not bad. That's not going to happen, though. Them niggas is like 50. It's never happening. You feel me? You ain't never gonna see Max and Jimmy in the boxing ring ever. I think Jimmy has Jimmy right now, man. I know Jimmy hates Max's guts. You feel me? Like he hates Max. So he might have other intentions for Max B later down the line. I don't know. We are talking about New Yorkers here. New Yorkers are very devious. You feel me? But yo, Max, I don't know, man. Who I got my money on? I don't know what Max has been doing while he was locked up. I know he's buffer now, but since he's been in the pen, I might have to put my bread on Max because Max really was serving time, so he might be a bit stronger than Jimmy. Ain't gonna lie. You feel me? He might have been a bit stronger. You heard? So I might put my bread on Max just off the penitentiary strength, you know? Monetized YouTube guy says Max B is overrated. All his songs he performed was Basura Live. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna knock you for your opinion, bro. I don't think Max B is overrated though. I think he's rightfully rated. The problem is right now he just can't perform well, and I don't think that he can give us quality music that he once gave us. But I respect your opinion, champ. You know, you ain't gotta like it. But I ain't gonna lie, champ. You are definitely right about the Basura lives, though. Them lives is ass. Let's we can all agree on one thing, that them live performances been ass. We can definitely agree there. I'll be honest. But overrated, I don't know. That's all up for opinion. You feel me? I don't know, champ. But Max B, I don't know, champ. It's not looking too good right now. Now, people who hate Max B definitely are gonna get a good laugh. I'll say that. If you hate him, now's a good time for you to laugh at him, I guess. You dig? Tweezo Buckley says Big Avell returned to perform too soon, in my opinion. I don't know too many artists that can go 17 plus years without performing, rather rapping or singing and sound good. Good point. We haven't seen that, right? We never seen somebody be going for nearly 20 plus years and then trying to rap again. We haven't seen that. That hasn't been done. So I agree with you on that. We have never seen an artist going for nearly 20 plus years and then trying to hit the stage like off the bat, like so soon, right? I don't know if he'll ever have that voice again, bro. It seems like that voice is gone. It seems like Max is getting older. Max B doesn't have that same vocal tone that he once had. This is Uncle. This ain't Max B, champ. This is Uncle Max, champ. This is Uncle Max. This ain't Maximal. This, y'all, like I said, people talk about unks and all that. This is what an unk looks like. An unk is in his mid 40s to 50s, 50 plus. That's unk for real. Y'all niggas gonna talk about who's unk. That's unk. Okay. Let's get it right. I try to say people like me is unks. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If, like I said, if women of all ages like you, you can't be an unk. You cannot be an unk, champ. There's no way. You feel me? Can't be an unk, champ. I'll thrash your girl. Anyone calling me unk, champ, I could probably thrash your girl. 1,000%. 1,000%. You heard? Just being honest. Just being honest, champ. But yeah, that's Uncle Max, bro. That ain't, yo, listen, salute to Max B, but gang, this ain't it. This ain't it. Yo, listen, I'll play this again. I'll torture y'all if y'all think I'm lying. Watch. I will torture y'all with this. Champ. Watch.
Walk down 18 out here. Walk this shit down there. Fuck what these sticks out. Hey, look at those stepping out of the dog. All right? Let's go. We back here in the studio, like we up. We take trips in the window and champagne the clown.
My son sounds like he is having a stroke. Oh, champ. This is not good. This ain't good, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what this is. I don't know, gang. I don't know. I don't know. Tweezel Bugley says we seen Tupac return after 11 months. Boosie after 5+ years. Gucci after 3+ years. But Max B returned after 17+ years. Yeah, it's different. It's not the same as the other people who came home. You feel me? He sound like Cookie Monster with no bev. You heard? He sound like Cookie Monster after he ate 500 goddamn Oreos and chocolate chip cookies and one Popeyes biscuit. One Popeyes biscuit. Max B sounds like he sipped a Popeyes biscuit smoothie, champ. I ain't gonna lie. Get that man a drink. Get bro a drink. Y'all didn't give him no drink. Give him a goddamn drink, champ. This is disgusting. Max B sounds dry. Pause. This ain't good, man. Smoking freely says all bro needs is some green tea and to get his breath control together. You think that'll do, champ? I think he needs to drink an entire bucket of brown Listerine. How about that, champ? This nigga needs brown mouthwash to clear his vocal. I think that'll cleanse his vocal region. Don't you think, champ? That just a huge bucket of brown Listerine. That'll do. That'll do something, right? I think it might do something. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Bro sounds insane, gang. Bro sounds insane. Give him a drink, man. Did y'all give him a drink? I don't mean Hennessy, man. He gonna have to stop drinking. Listen, whatever he's doing, he gotta stop. What can help Max B's voice? Because if this voice doesn't go anywhere, you do realize that this is gonna get ugly, right? And I don't want anybody to really be confused if people start liking Jim Jones again. Because you know what's gonna happen, right? If we being real, and people are gonna hate this too, Jim Jones right now sounds better than Max B. Am I lying? He does. Jim Jones has been doing his best rapping in the last 3+ years. And he's older, but he's gotten better as he's gotten older as far as rapping is concerned. If we compare Max B to Jim Jones currently, Jim Jones is better. So don't be surprised if people switch up and be like, you know what? Jimmy ain't that bad after all. Don't be surprised because we seen the same thing happen with Gunna and Young Thug, didn't we, champ? We all crucified Gunna for ratting, correct? We crucified Gunna for telling on Young Thug, right? But what's happening now? People are siding with Gunna over Young Thug. Why? Because Gunna's making better goddamn music than Young Thug. So you think for 1 second niggas won't switch up and say Jimmy better than Max B? They'll do it. Because right now in this climate of hip hop, that's what people are doing. They switching up on people for their music being trash. Had Young Thug put out better music when he got out of jail, we probably wouldn't be praising Gunna all that much. But he's not giving us nothing to celebrate. So now people are like, you know what, Gunna's better. You feel me? That's how it goes. That's how it goes, bro. B Chill 76 says it's them damn cigarettes, champ. It's so many things, gang. It's a lot of things. But one thing somebody's not gonna tell me right now is just tell me that Max B is in in his prime right now. He's ready to attack. Like, yeah, he can attack all he wants, but if nobody's vibing to it and nobody's feeling it, it's not a goal. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? Tweezo says the streets won't, but the internet definitely will be switching up on Big Avell for Jimmy. And they will do it. Yo, bro, they'll do it too. They will switch up on Max for Jimmy. If they switched up on Thug for Gunna, they'll switch up on Max for Jimmy. And that's just being realistic. Smoking Freely says the tapes of Thug running his mouth didn't help. Well, listen, regardless if Young Thug tapes running his mouth came out or not, right? I don't think it would have mattered or made it a huge difference. I think those tapes just gave people a reason to hate Young Thug. You dig what I'm saying? They just gave people a reason to hate Thug for whatever reason. If you already didn't like Young Thug because you just didn't like him, you were given a very good reason to hate him. You feel me? Sometimes things come out about people that pretty much just confirms the hate that people had for them. Like, no wonder I didn't like him. Let me slander him further every time I see him online. You feel me? So unfortunately, this is what happens, y'all. And we might see a switching up of the internet siding with Jim Jones. It's possible, bro. It's possible, especially when he found out that that Max B never did anything to Chrissy, because he did not do nothing with Chrissy. That was a lie. It never happened. The whole Chrissy Max B thing was fake. It's done on purpose so you get out of that Bird Gang contract. Chrissy ain't never do nothing with Max B, bro. Ever. It's not true, champ. Oh, champ. Yeah, bro. So it's not looking good for Max B. Now, I did see something interesting. I seen Charleston White say something crazy. Charleston White said something wild. I ain't gonna lie. Where's this thing at? Hold on. He said something crazy. I don't know. But Charleston White kind of always been talking this madness, so I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Charleston always been talking this madness. I'm about to show y'all in a second, man. If you ain't hit that like button, hit the like. I don't know how many of y'all hit the like, but you need to hit it. If I didn't tell you to hit it, I'm telling you now, goddammit. You heard? This is getting crazy. Oh, champ. All right. Here it is. It's somewhere up here. There it goes. I believe this is it right here. Here we go. This is it.
I am a hip-hop expert. His music have never been played outside of New York. We don't know who Max B is. Don't know who he is, what he home for. Don't know what he was in prison for. We from the South. And in the South, we've never connected to anything outside of Jay-Z, Nas, Jada Kiss, Biggie, LL Cool J, them Max B's and Jim Jones. I f with Jim Jones by way of Dipset now. But it was more Joel Santana was the Jim, and the rest of them was background singers.
Oh yeah, this nigga Charleston just saying dumb shit. What you mean Joel's was the nigga? The front man of Dipset is Cameron. First off, Joel Santana had a crazy impact too. Let's not get it twisted. He had everybody wearing a bandana back in the day. Facts. Cameron was a huge influence too. Cameron had niggas wearing pink. Listen, nobody would be wearing pink if it wasn't for Killer. Killer made pink look cool. Okay, I'll be honest. Killer made pink look cool. You're not about to act like Joel's was the front man of Dipset. It was Cameron. It was Killer, man. Killer was the lead man of Dipset. He was. I don't know what the hell goddamn Charleston White is talking about. And this is another uncle, by the way. See, this is what an unk is, man. This is what an unk is. An unk is not the mayor. The mayor is not an unk, okay? I'm not a goddamn unk. This is an unk, not me, okay? I just want to be very clear. Let's continue.
You know, Joel was the Cameron came because Cameron had the niche with the pink fly. The rest of them were just props. Yeah, they were fly in Harlem, but to the rest of the world, them was props, homie. That's why we looking at like Big Dog Jim. You was a prop. We ain't now song we can sing other than ballin'. We don't know nothing in the song. We ain't never heard of bumping them out in the trap other than Dipset. And Jewels was the. So I don't know what the.
Yeah. Charleston White just talk. Like, shut up, Charleston White. The hell are you even talking about? This nigga just be chatting, man. Y'all be making anybody famous, nigga. Y'all be making anybody famous. Smoking Freely says Charleston and a bunch of other Southern dudes need to know y'all got a bunch of local yokel rappers. They talk about no one out of Two Knees, Mississippi know about. Yo, listen. To be fair, the South took over music, all right? The South is a very, very impactful in music nowadays. Atlanta especially, all right? You got two very big hip-hop artists right now that's actually doing something, and that's NBA Youngboy and Playboy Cardi. Those two are currently running the rap scene. Nobody is bigger than them two right now. Nobody. Drake dropped today, it might not hit as hard as if Youngboy or Cardi dropped. Feel me? That just goes to show, like, those niggas right there are the two biggest niggas right now in hip-hop. Now, if you want to mention Kendrick Lamar has kind of surpassed the hip-hop realm of things. I'm gonna just say that. It's not even a matter of hip-hop when it comes to that, but that's a whole different conversation. But Max B not looking too good right now, man. I'm gonna be honest. Max B, I don't know, man. I'm concerned. Champ, I'm concerned. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm concerned. Max B, I don't know, man. Max, what is this, Champs? I'm sorry. What is this?
I walk down 18 out here. Walk this shit down there. Fuck all these things out. Hey, I look at those stepping out of the target. All right? Let's go. Come on. We back here in the studio night in the.
Yo, fam. Y'all remember back in the day when you used to play with race cars on the Hot Wheels track? That's exactly what his voice sounds like. It sounds like the Hot Wheels cars. But you had the race track. You remember the race set and all that? That's how Max B sound right now. It sounds like a Hot Wheels car just skirting on the track. On the play set. That's literally what he sounds like. I'm sorry, not sorry. Y'all got Max B sound like a goddamn raccoon. A whole flock of goddamn raccoons Max B sound like. Y'all need to get Max B, like, is there some type of surgery that can be done to help his voice, Champ? Like, what can be done to fix this madness? As a Max B fan, I want to know what can be done to make this better. Because we don't want to hear this. We don't want to hear this, bro. This is crazy. Oh, Chan, how many cigarettes did you smoke in the Bing, my nigga? How many? Good God. Oh, Chan. Yeah, Max. I don't know. It's not looking good for you. It's looking pretty bad. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, if you think I'm lying, watch how people start becoming Jim Jones fans all of a sudden soon. Max B supposed to drop Public Domain 7 whenever he's dropping it. Nobody knows. And he's supposed to drop Coke Wave, the new Coke Wave mixtape with Fresh Montana in January. I don't know, man. I don't know what we're going to do. Are we going to have to replace Max B with an AI version of him just so it sounds good? Like, what are we going to do? He might have to pull a Beanie Siegel. You know how Beanie Siegel just did a whole album recently and used an AI of his original voice because his new voice is gone? Max B might have to do that because let's be honest, this ain't the same Max B voice from before he got locked up. You dig what I'm saying? We just gotta be real about the situation. We're not about to pretend. You feel me? B Chill says walking around puffing on a Newport in 2025 is nasty work. Hey, there's a lot of people doing that. It's a lot of people doing that, champ. Newport 100s. Some people doing that, champ. All right, especially in the city of Gotham, champ. You know, there's some Newports. Newports is getting puffed. Like, listen, if they ain't vaping, they smoking on Newports. If they ain't vaping or something, you know, if they not vaping or smoking some herb, you know what I mean? Smoking that Newport, champ. You dig? I don't know, Max. I don't know, man. It sound like you about to throw up every time. I ain't gonna lie. You sound like a nigga that just drank a gallon of Hennessy. Your voice is dry, B. Dry. Oh, champ.
Yeah. Woo! We take tricks in the way they just play the comments. Got mommy in this brothers in the beach.
I got mommy on the dance floor. Hey, yo. Max. Max. Yo, Max. Yo, listen. You gotta stop it, man. Yo, stop it. Listen, man. Don't make it. Y'all gonna make a goddamn spectacle out of Max B, and it needs to stop, bro. Bro sound like a goddamn drunk weasel, gang. He sounds crazy. He sound like a pair of matches skating across a piece of cardboard. It's not a Rochester show. That show was in New York City, bro. That was Slow God Cooks. It's not a Rochester show. It's not it. It is not Rochester, bro. But this is pretty bad. I'll say that. This is pretty goddamn bad. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. So he was a special guest at Stove God Cook Show in NYC. They did a show yesterday. And this is where this took place at. This is bad. This is bad. Listen. I don't know where we go from here, but if this don't get fixed, something bad is gonna happen. If I'm Max B, I would stay far away from the internet for future reference. I'd stay completely out the way. Oh, champ. Yo, listen. I want you to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. If you think I'm a hater of Max B, you're an idiot. I'm not a Max B hater. I'm a concerned fan of maybe he just needs to stop doing this before it gets worse. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. But hit the like. Share the video. Let the man know what you think in the comment section about all this mayhem. What's next, champs? What the hell's next? If you're new to the channel, make sure you sub up. Join the Discord, man. Discord link is in the chat. I'm gonna leave it in the regular comment as well. Not gonna lie. Okay, but one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? It's the mayor. Doing it only with New York Mayor F. Mom down here. You rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. So, yo, listen. We up off this. We got more content on the way. Salute.